Okay, in this video we're just looking how to solve an equation when we have a variable on both sides of the equal sign. So an example is 4x minus 1 is equal to 2x plus 1. So we do the same steps for solving the equation as you would when the variable is just on one side. Okay, and just because we've got a term with an x in it doesn't mean we can do the same things as the terms that don't have x's in them. So ideally, we want to just get x's on the left-hand side. So if I wanted to cancel out this term here, this 2x term here, I can just take it away from this side. Okay, because this is positive 2x, so I can take 2x. If I've taken it from the right-hand side, I have to take it from the left-hand side. So 4x minus 2x becomes just 2x. We've still got the minus 1 there because we haven't altered that at all. And now is equal to, if that's cancelled out, it's equal to 1. So now I've got a more recognizable equation. I can keep solving it the same way I've always done. So the next step would be to cancel out this negative 1. So the opposite of taking 1 is plusing 1 on both sides. So this cancels out, and I'm left with 2x is equal to 2. The last step is I can cancel out this 2 here by dividing it this side by 2, because this is 2 multiplied by x, and the opposite of multiplying is to divide, so that cancels out. Divide this side by 2, and x equals 1. Okay, so we've solved an equation even though variables are on both sides. So we can have another go. So I've got this equation here, 3x plus 4 is equal to 6x minus 2. So again, we want to find what x equals. So we need the x's to be on this left-hand side. So I can take away this 6x from this side and this side, and that will leave us with a negative number. So if I've got, taking away 6x from here, take away 6x from here, leaves us with negative 3x, still plus 4 is equal to minus 2. So I'm dealing with quite a few negatives here, and that's fine. We know how to handle negatives, so you shouldn't be too worried about it. So now I've got to cancel out this positive 4, so I take 4 away, take 4 from both sides. So negative 3x, that's cancelled out, is now equal to negative 2 minus 4 is minus 6. One more step to go. I've got negative 3 times x. The opposite of timesing is dividing. And I can divide by negative 3 to cancel out the negative and the 3 at the same time. So they're gone. Negative 6 divided by negative 3. Well, a negative divided by a negative becomes positive. And 6 divided by 3 is just 2. So in this situation, this equation here, x equals 2. So solving equations with variables on both sides just involves one more step than if the variable was only on one side. We still do exactly the same steps. We do the inverse operation, so the opposite operation, and we do it to get a term with the x's just on one side of our equation, and then we're going to keep doing the inverse operations in the reverse order to find x on its own.